Many small business owners think that putting in systems is something that will happen when they have a bigger business, more capacity, more team, but actually putting in some simple strategic systems will be what allows you to create that capacity in the first place. My clients find that this is the work that actually helps them to grow and to get their evenings and weekends back. I'm Moira Fuller and I help established small business owners step out of the day-to-day admin and into leading their business with more capacity and clarity. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact framework I use with my clients to identify which simple system or two will have the greatest impact in your business. And if you want my complete Simplify Operations workbook, it's free. I'll pop the link in the description. Systems and automations in your business should let you push a lever and all the cogs of your business turn, rather than you turning all those cogs individually by hand. To identify where your biggest impact but simple systems are, start by looking at your time and energy thieves. Now, time thieves, you might have come across the idea before. We're used to the idea of looking for time efficiency. But I also want you to look at energy thieves, those tasks you do that drain your energy, that kind of throw you out of whack for the rest of the day, even if they only take 5 or 10 minutes to do at the time. So here's some prompts to find them. You're doing the same admin thing over and over again. You have tasks that you absolutely dread doing. You're repeating yourself to others, whether that's support that you have, a VA, any team, or to clients. Work slips through the cracks, things get missed. There are certain admin tasks that live in your head. You're not able to delegate them even if you wanted to. Okay, so you've got some ideas there. Systems don't have to be like some big project that you're going to sort out your systems over the summer or over the autumn. This is about you identifying the key things that are going to make a difference, a simple system or two that will really open up space for you, and then they're going to layer in and compound on top of each other. When you do this, you're doing two things. You're going to free up time and capacity, but more importantly, you're going to be thinking about your business at a higher level. When you're not dragged down by those admin tasks or those tasks that frustrate you, you're spending more time thinking like the leader of your business. You're seeing opportunities, connections, new ideas that just wouldn't have opened up for you if you were stuck in the kind of nitty-gritty day-to-day admin. So a question for you, where do you think your biggest win is going to be? Is it going to be in those customer service emails? Is it going to be in how you onboard customers, how you deliver your offers? Is it going to be in your marketing and your content creation? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what's coming up for you. Once you've identified your biggest impact areas, your release valves are going to dissipate that pressure. That's what you create a system for. Now, systems aren't necessarily tech. It could be a workflow or a SOP, a standard operating procedure, which I know sounds a bit dull and corporate, but are actually so useful as helpful step-by-step guides. Here's how I do this process with my clients. We SALSA. So SALSA is simplify, first of all. Is this the easiest way to get to the outcome? Are things more complicated than they need to be to do whatever this step needs to do? Then automate. Can you automate any part of that process? Leverage. Can you leverage something that you're creating or that already exists? Support. Do you have to do this step? Could your VA or a freelance support person do it for you, or team if you have them? And then we get into action. And we do it in this order. There is no point delegating something to your team where an automation could do it, or where you identify a simpler way to get to the outcome and therefore nobody needs to do it at all. Here's a little thought exercise to help you shift into thinking that way. So I used to have a product business, a subscription box business, and I sold it a couple of years ago. Now, even if you have zero intent to ever sell your business, the thinking here is highly relevant for you, especially if you want to grow your business, get your time back, or both. Before I sold that business, I knew I was going to be handing it over to someone else. And that really sharpens the mind to what do you have to do and where could systems or processes do the heavy lifting for you. Where's your personal high impact work, the work you do that attracts, nurtures, sells and delivers for your client? Everything else you ideally want to SALSA. Now, you're not going to do it all at once. I didn't. But I'm willing to bet there's at least one or two things that are going to open up so much more capacity for you that you could put in place in a relatively short amount of time. If you want to implement the exact process I've just walked you through of finding your biggest time and energy drains and then running them through SALSA, I've turned it into a short, impactful workbook for you. It's the same process I use with my clients to help them identify the 1 to 2 key release valves that are going to make everything else in your business so much easier to run. You can grab it for free, the link is in the description below. And look out for my next video, how to improve your business systems and processes in 3 steps. Thanks for watching.